to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen. Today's lesson is number 37, the energies behind judgment. And with all this classes that we're doing, all these lessons, we're learning how to take our personality self, awarenesses, likes and dislikes, past experiences, and blend them with the energies of the all that is as we make decisions day in and day out. And every day, all day, we're making decisions. What we're doing. Are we in the moment? One of my tricks is that if I break a fingernail, I know I wasn't in the moment. I banged my knee on something. I wasn't in this moment. I was thinking about something else, or I was focused on something else. So a little trick there. So judgment. Judgment is not to be considered bad. We know that to live on the earth plane, we need to be able to judge moment to moment our environment. Is it comfortable? Is it uncomfortable? Is something pleasing to us? Maybe the color choice that we're looking at. I mean, there's a lot of benign choices that we're making day in and day out. So it doesn't have to be the big stuff. How do we feel? Am I judging my feeling? Do I have a flow about me? So all of these are judgments. We begin, we even judge if something's right or wrong. I mean, it's all there. It's all good. We start using these skills as infants, if we're hungry or not, if we're comfortable or not, if we're grumpy. All of these things. As we grow, we learn more and more about how to judge the world. I mean, that's what we do. So what we want to do is, as a realistic judger, how can I judge in a way that brings me more joy? How can I be in this moment and choose to see the highest light or the highest energy of this situation? I chose a long time ago to see the goodness in situations. Again, that doesn't mean I'm not judging, but I can see through whatever bothers me, my personal judgment, and I can see through to the things that are joyful or that have an upward flow to them. When I do that, I become more transparent to lower frequency or negative frequencies. And that doesn't mean that I'm not aware of them. It simply means I'm choosing not to put my energy focus on the things that don't bring me joy. Sounds kind of easy, but it is a skill that you develop. You want to learn to do this with the things that bother you that much, not the big stuff. Play with this. Develop this skill. All people who have a good skill set in anything practice at it. The athlete, the artist, the musician, the student. All people practice what they want to focus their energy on. And as you focus your energy on that particular activity or habit, creating a new habit, then that becomes more powerful. The energies behind it become more aware. They're larger in your life. So what we're doing is we're developing a skill. Let's see how we say this. We're developing a skill so that we might be aware of the joy, the uplifting energies in most situations that we're exposed to. So what you want to do is look at something that bothers you a little bit. Figure out what's bothering you about it. Why does this always bother me? And then find the energy that doesn't bother you in that same situation. There will always be flow, always in any situation. It's just that we are trained, Our habit is to look at the energies that bring us down. We do this for a reason. It's for survival as children growing up. So it's not like we were stupid because we did this. It was survival. It was good. But now as adults, we're saying, don't like that so much. And what I want to do is focus on the good things in my life, the goodness around me. And like I said, as we develop this skill, it becomes the new habit. And anytime you have a habit, it has its own energy force behind it. And with our new goal of focusing on the good in all situations, we can ride that stream, that water. We can ride that energy into moment-to-moment observations, decisions, and we don't have to work as hard. Our skill is already well developed. So develop your skill with things that aren't number 10s in your life. Develop it with little things. Find the goodness in the little things that are bothering you. Maybe the house is dirty and it just really bugs you, but there's an area that's really not too bad. Focus on that for a moment. Feel the joy of that area. Feel the upward flowing energy, and then that'll carry you into the next moment. And it isn't that you won't see the messy house anymore. It's that you will have the motivation, perhaps, to encourage yourself to clean the other parts of the house that you no longer appreciate their state, or to encourage someone in the household in a joyful manner to clean their part of the house. So again, it's a skill set. It isn't something that we're going to do automatically. We have to choose in this moment to say, I will find something that brings me joy in this situation. I will find some piece of this that flows with my path. Again, your path of having a clean house may not be the path of the other people living in the house. So that's something that you want to be aware of. Let's say you're driving down the road and there's a person on the side of the road, dirty, hasn't shaved in a long time. You could look at that individual and start thinking a whole bunches of things. But understand that their path for their life is different than yours. So if you were to look at this individual, you might be able to find some upward flow, even in the thoughts such as, wow, they've chosen a different path than I have. It's not that you're trying to find, well, they're probably warm at night. You don't have to do that. You can just observe what's going on and say, I respect they're on a different path than I am. And what you've done is you've taken that stress out of your solar plexus area and you kind of raised it up into your heart center and flow it out so that you're sending love energy towards this individual instead of negative energy, judging and saying, oh, they should be doing this or they should be doing that. But your judgment truly is, oh, they have a different path than I do. It's an awareness. Now, this is just one example. And through practicing this skill, you'll find different ways and you may change it. So the next time you see somebody standing on the side of the road, your thoughts may go in a different direction. But the goal is to always find something that's flowing with your heart center, something that flows with your path so that you don't have judgments about other people or other situations that bring you down. It's a choice. It is truly a choice. It is a moment-to-moment decision as to how you're going to live, how you're going to view the world, and the energies housed in that. Find the energies that bring you the joy that you're after. the inner peace that you're after. You can find them in all situations. It just takes practice. Don't like that word, just takes practice. It takes practice. And we can all do it. I hope some of this resonated with you today. Love and light to you and your path, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.